Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Palmisano here. Hope you're having an excellent day. I am back on GuitarGate looking for another student react request. And Evan Lipovsky hits me with a little Paul Cawthon, Let It Burn Live. He says, so R&B meets renegade country. So I know who Paul Cawthon is. I love him. I don't know if this is new or if this is old, but to the best of my knowledge, I have not seen this one, so it is my pleasure to click it for you, Evan. Thanks for being a member on GuitarGate. Let's hit the button. Looks like it's an older one. We're gonna do it anyway.
In my mind, I'll always see you. I'll always feel you standing there
Love his voice, man.
with the same cotton dress.
That same, he does that so well.
With the same cotton dress you wore when I first met you. I recall the sunlight in your hair.
Yeah, that hair. Those drops, the way he lifts up and then drops, he's so good. I love it so much.
Recall the sunlight in your hair. Can a dream break your heart?
God damn it.
Can it tear your world apart?
What a great lift.
Let the flame light the fire. Let it burn through wild desire. Go on and let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn.
Okay. His vocal delivery is so cool. You know, it's so unique while still hearing like your Waylons of the past. Like it's just like his confidence leading into the chorus and just the way he changes the timbre in his voice. Like it's such what country music should be about. Like real country music. I can't tell you how much of a fan I am of everything he does. Now, harmony-wise, I was really trying to just listen to his voice, but you got C major as your basic kind of thing, okay? And it's relative minor, A minor. Remember, C major and A minor contain the same notes. You also get E7, so you get a hard 3, okay? And then he does things like this, walking down to G from A. Now, in the beginning part, he was squarely in D minor. So we had a little F action in D, right? So let's keep going. I'll tighten it up, but it sounds like everything is kind of coming from C major, A minor, with that E7 that really sticks out as the wild card.
Well, in my life, I know I miss you.
Like right there, you got F to C. Little 4-to-1 cadence.
All the times I should have kissed you.
Like that, G. There's your 5. Walk up, right? G sharp into A minor.
Locked away in some old drawer. Well, it takes time to mend a soul. And we both have been growing old, and you don't live here anymore.
Yes!
Oh, can a dream break your heart? Can it tear your world apart?
It's so good. That lift right there.
Oh, can a dream break your heart? Can it tear your world
So right there, you got this walk up, key centered, right? A minor, G over B, C, E minor 7 to F. Now notice, that's E minor. You got a G natural in there. You can hear ringing out. Not E7, which has a G sharp like we heard before. Lots of little sophisticated devices happening in here. But the way that he leans into it, where he's asking the question here, right? And the confidence and the reservation that are forever entwined in that, right? Like, can it break your heart, right? It's just gorgeous. It's perfect.
Oh, can a dream break your heart?
Can it? Of course.
Can it tear your world apart? Let the flame light the fire. Let it burn through wild desire. Go on and let it burn. Let it burn.
There's that E7.
Let it burn.
Yeah, that little move right there. What was that, Paul?
Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn.
So right there, you got A minor over G, D7 over F sharp. So many cool little things in here that you'll miss if you're not paying attention. Oh, I just love this song.
Yeah, go on, let it burn. 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 Go on and let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn.
Yeah! Oh my God. Okay, as a guitar player, I'm going to talk about the lyrics in a second. I'm so conflicted on what to focus on and showcase. As a guitar player, as a musician, but speaking my own instrument, my main instrument, the older I get, the more experienced I get, the more I want to control my vibrato. I want to wait for when it's appropriate, okay? I want to do less. I want a clear, round sound. And then when it's time to do the vibrato, do it in the vibe of the music. In other words, I don't want to just have the all over the place, right? You have the, right, you got, right? And everything in between. When he comes up with this one note and holds it, and then starts the vibrato and controls it the whole way through, don't let this dude fool you. This dude is a pro, a big-time pro, okay? His issue is going to be, him getting out of his own way to fulfill his potential. His issue is not going to be his talent and how to use it.
Burn, go on and let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn.
Right there, clean. Perfect. Who sent me this? Evan. Evan, thank you for being a member on GuitarGate. Reviewing stuff like this is the whole point of being a part of a community and running a community. Finding stuff that makes you feel like this and gets your blood going, makes you inspired to keep moving. So to answer Paul's question, right? his thing that he puts out there in this is, can a dream break your heart? And then he says, stoke the fire. Let it burn anyway. And the answer is yes. It's hard to put into words what it feels like, but I know most of you do. To have something deep inside of you that you feel like you must do, that you have to do, that only you can do, right? The dream, if you will. And then watch yourself not do it. At first, it's when you're young, when you don't have lots of responsibilities, and you don't have a mortgage, and you don't have kids, but you choose to just party, right? You choose to just be a child and not listen to that voice and act on it and make a long-term commitment to it at a young age. And then life starts to happen to you, right? You start doing the things that you do as you grow up. You buy a house, you get married maybe you have kids, you take on a serious job that puts that dream in a back burner. Or maybe you start partying even more, right? And you start pushing it down, like our song Sideways, that, you know, where you push it down long enough it starts coming out sideways, where that dream, it's down in there, but it eats at you so much because you still haven't grown up enough to give yourself a chance, to give yourself a shot at that dream. And it starts to break your heart because you're breaking your heart, because you're choosing to not do it. And now sometimes you have to make that choice. Remember, there is no work-life balance. There is no right way to do something. There's no right way to parent. There's no right way to feel with depression and anxiety. And there's no right way to be a creative person to get the stuff out that has to come out, right? And so we make the decisions that we make. That's all life is. It's decisions. And whether you're making decisions that you feel you have to make, or whether you're choosing to not choose by drinking and doing drugs, or just not listening to that voice, right? That dream does turn on you, and it becomes something that absolutely tears you apart and breaks your heart, because you look in the mirror every day and you know you're not doing that thing that you're supposed to be doing. Paul's saying that might be the case, right? But it's okay. Stoke that fire. Yes, that dream and keeping that dream and that hope alive is why it hurts so bad. It's why so many musicians. I was just talking to my friend the other day. We were sitting at a bar, and he was telling me he's been in this band, he's been in that band, he's toured all over the world, he's opened for Kiss, but he drives in the car and he can't listen to music. It depresses him. It makes him upset because he knows the choices that he's made. And he wouldn't change his life. He wouldn't return his family that he's built or a successful career. But he can't listen to music in the car. You got to stoke that fire. And the hope is that if you keep that alive and you don't squash it down, eventually it'll break your heart so much that you wake up one day and you're just like, God damn it, I can't go another day without doing what I know I should do with my life. What he's talking about is exactly why I built GuitarGate. It's why it makes me so happy that Evan's on here. And it's not just because it's helping you play guitar or you find new music and helping you reach your goals. The real reason is because in doing that, in helping you do that, it helps me build up the confidence and the self-esteem to finally believe in myself, to keep going, to do that thing, to not let that dream tear me apart, to fuel that fire and to actually grow up and embrace it. And I wish you all the same. I love you. Cheers.